Hello, this is Mr. Wallace, and I've developed three simple rules that you can follow to find the missing side of a right triangle. And as I've been teaching the Pythagorean theorem for many years, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, I noticed that there was a pattern, especially when you're working with a calculator. There are certain things that you do every time. And so the three simple rules are square the numbers that you have. You either add those two numbers or you subtract those two numbers, and that's really what's going to happen between the red and the blue triangles. And then you take that answer and find the square root, and that will be your missing side. So let's dig into it. We're going to follow our rules. Rule number one, I'm going to switch to red here. Square the numbers that you have. So on the red triangle, we have three sides. Two of them are known. One is labeled 3, one is labeled 4, and the hypotenuse, or the longest side, is blank. So we're going to square the two numbers that we have, which means multiply them by themselves. 3 times 3 is 9, and 4 times 4 is 16. Okay? Now, we move to step 2. We're going to add these together. The reason we're adding these together is because we're trying to find the longest side. We have the two shorter sides. We're trying to find the longer side. So we add 16 and 9, and that gives us 25. And once we find that, we move to step 3. Find the square root of the 25. And so 25, the square root of that, the two numbers that make 25 are 5 times 5. So the square root of 25 is 5. And so we have found the missing side of that right triangle. And then we're going to do it for the blue. You'll notice that the blue, we have the longest side, the hypotenuse 5. We have one of the two shorter sides, and we're going to follow those simple rules again. Square the two numbers that you have. So we have 3 times 3 is 9, and 5 times 5 is 25. So we have 25 and 9. But unlike the red triangle, we're trying to find a shorter side. So we're going to subtract these two numbers. We're going to take 25 and subtract 9 from it, and that gives us 16. It's interesting. We had 16 over here, didn't we? Well, they're the same triangle. So we take the 16 and we do our third step. Square root of 16 is 4. And that, folks, gives us the three sides of our right triangle. Both triangles are a 3, 4, 5. Okay? And those are really just following the three simple steps. Again, square what you have, add or subtract, find the square root, and that will reveal your missing side.